It's 9:44. Welcome back. If you're spending spring break at home in the Twin Cities, we know filling the calendar with things to do can be a real challenge.
Living that every day this week. Let someone else do the hard work for you. The Science Museum of Minnesota is up to the challenge. Joining us with 5 of their favorite fossils from the collection, the Science Museum's Chair of Paleontology, Dr. Alex Hastings, hey, and Paleontology Lab Manager Nicole Dzenowski. Favorite fossils, that's where we're jumping in first. We've heard so much, we obviously had the big vote to try and get the state fossil going. Where are we at in this process now?
Right, so we had the big vote. The absolute, very clear winner was the giant beaver. People absolutely loved it. Absolutely hands down winner, right? So right now we are working with legislation to actually get this passed into become the official state fossil of Minnesota. So of course we had to bring lovely, nice cast skull. This is off of a specimen found in Blaine. And then this is a very lovely, very real jaw of one that was found in Minneapolis. Just look at that giant incisor.
That guy was just running around Minneapolis.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Now, do you think people were so fascinated by this because of the fact that it's a giant beaver? Or what was it that captured people's imaginations and excitement?
They're amazing, fun animals. I think people love beavers, even like the living ones today. They're a big part of the Minnesota ecosystem. They would have been important back during the Ice Age when they were alive, about 10,000-ish years ago. And people just love a giant beaver, so why not? And we would be the only state in the country that would have the giant beaver as the state fossil.
Okay,
perfect.
So this is also a giant something, and I believe it's a bison. Is that right?
A mammoth.
Nicole? Oh, sorry, a mammoth.
No worries, no worries.
I guess I shouldn't feel bad because most people probably don't know what it looks like.
Oh
right?
yeah, absolutely. So this is a tooth of a mammoth. So this is from actually the same one that people can see at the exhibits. We have a mammoth skull that's kind of high up, a little off to the side, so look around for it when you get there. The whole long reason why the actual tooth is not in there, but this is actually the actual tooth that was found in, not so much. It's got enough tooth wear to make up for that. This was found in Albert Lea, Minnesota, so down in the south.
How many teeth do they have in their mouth about?
So they have about it's like 4 to 6, I think.
Just because I think the interesting part is here, and I promise I'm
so that's,
very,
we're
very
looking
gentle.
at the chewing surface here, and you can turn around, and these are the big
This is
roots.
the part that I think
So
is
these big
fascinating.
giant teeth are really rooted into those big jaws, and they just munched grass basically all the livelong day.
It's a big
Seemed
tooth
like a
for a little bit of grass.
good deal for a mammoth, yeah.
Sure, okay.
And some other fun stuff.
What do we got here?
This is a.
Oh, sorry,
well,
you don't have to talk.
well,
Talk about it.
all right,
It's
Nicole,
very
let's talk about
exciting.
what we have here.
Yes, so this is a single claw from a giant ground sloth. This is Jefferson's ground sloth. This was found, I just found out, in the 60s when somebody was like pulling up to plant flowers.
Wait, where
in
was
St.
this?
Paul.
Yeah, because I wouldn't think that we would have sloths here. I think of, Central and
giant
South
sloths.
America.
Yes, so the giant ground sloths, they went extinct about 11,000 years ago, but they roamed all of like North America. So they got to about like 9 feet tall. So very different from the sloths that were pictured today.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so they were about 9 feet tall, and then they would actually eat plants or vegetation off of the tops of trees. So that's what they used their claws for, to like help bring.
So they weren't necessarily hanging off the branches with them. They were actually using them to pull vegetation down. That is fascinating.
Look at that.
Okay,
very sharp.
learning a lot of new things here. Well, what is in front of me?
Yes, oh, so those are beautiful. So we have 2 lower jaws of bison that were found in Wyoming.
Okay.
Minnesota.
So, yes, Wyoming.
Thank
Minnesota.
you.
Yes, in the Sunrise River. So this here is a lower jaw. The one on the bottom is a lower jaw of an adult bison, and then the top one is a lower jaw of a juvenile bison that we found at the same time.
This is so fascinating. So when you see something like this, what do you guys see and learn about the animal just by looking at this? Like, what are you looking at? I mean, you can tell the kind of things it ate. Like, I mean, just.
Oh, I mean, there's a ton of information that you can get from
Right, because
just the
I
lower
just look
jaw.
at it and I'm not taking a whole lot
So
away
for
from it.
one, the adult, the teeth are really worn down, so it shows that this was a really mature individual. And the fact that it's with this juvenile jaw, where the tooth isn't even done erupting out of the jaw yet, tells us that there's a good chance that this is a family dynamic there. And we found at least one other adult at the same site there.
Oh, that's
so we might have actually be getting a bit of the herd of bison that were around at this time. And I should add, this is actually, these 2, Nicole and I actually pulled out ourselves.
You did?
Back in
Really?
November.
He did
Oh,
most of the
wow.
work,
In
but-
Minnesota, which was a little chilly to get into a river, I'll tell you that.
And what is how long, okay, you see you have something here. How long does it take to actually get it out of the ground?
It was just about a day to get it out.
But aren't
But
you
then
just,
it's
like,
been in the
really-
lab for a good while, where Nicole had to kind of clean and restore it a bit.
Yeah, this one was a very interesting situation. There was a skull that was donated to us about a year ago, and we were told there was more material potentially in the river. So he was in a wetsuit, just like up to here in water,
Yeah.
blindly kind of pulling up bones that he was able to sort of feel, and then handing them to us.
So
on the
it's,
bank. Yes.
it's large, and but at the same time, you have to be really delicate with
Yes. Oh,
yes.
cleaning this.
Absolutely.
And how long does that process take?
It really depends. With these guys, it took me a few days just to sort of clean them up and then stabilize them, which kind of gives it that sheen as well. But something like this that might be embedded in rock, that could take months to get out. So.
Let's talk about the exhibit. It's traveling, and it's really
Yes.
popular. What is it about children, and actually just families in general, that love to learn about fossils?
Of course, they're just fun. So we've got Ultimate Dinosaurs is on exhibit right now, and it will be through April 10th. But that means you have just a couple more weeks if you haven't checked it out, or if you want to check it out one more time. So it's awesome. Got lots of great big dinosaurs. It's got 15 skeletons on display, featuring things from like especially Africa and South America they might be a little less familiar with. So if you want to learn about some new dinosaurs, there's a good chance for that.
I got to see it when I opened, and it was fascinating. Things I had never seen before. I'm like, what is going on? Like the dinosaur that had hands.
Yes, yes.
Like hands.
Like people hands?
Like hands. Yeah, it was creepy.
Yeah.
It was odd.
Yes, Ouranosaurus, a big duck-billed kind of dinosaur that has the thumb spikes.
Yeah, you think you've seen all the dinosaur fossils? No, go to this exhibit.
Amargasaurus, Carnotaurus,
Oh my
some
gosh,
really
yeah.
good ones.
They're
yeah.
stunning, and there's some examples of like the earliest dinosaurs as well there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Spring break?
We are also open 7 days a week now, so you can come any day. Should get tickets in advance at smm.org, and we hope to see you there. Masks are encouraged, not mandatory. We hope to see folks out there.
Absolutely. All right,
Thank
Alex,
you.
Nicole, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it so much. If you want to see that special exhibit, as he was just mentioning, Ultimate Dinosaurs runs through April 10th, smm.org for more information.